I'm Don Smith. I'm Associate Curator here at the Cornwall Community Museum in Lamoureux Park. Well, in essence, we are the Cornwall Community Museum, so it's all about the community, everything from the founding of Cornwall in 1784 right up to the present day. So we have artifacts that deal with local industry, both small and large, sports, service clubs, everyday life. You name it, in some way, shape, or form, it's exhibited in these 3 floors of the building that we're currently in. Well, the bulk of the house was built circa 1840. The room that we're sitting in was added a little later, but it was all built by the Jonas Wood family. And Walter Wood was the last occupant of the house prior to the paper mill purchasing the property, expanding their operation, not really having a need for the house, and so they offered the use of it to the Historical Society, where it was over on 2nd Street West. And in 1997, the Historical Society received a phone call from the mill saying the paper mill was planning this expansion right into the area where the house was, and you don't mind if we tear it down, do you? And so the answer was something to the effect, we'll get back to you. And so a dialogue began here in the community, and eventually the house was picked up, put on flatbed trucks in 2 sections, and we came here to this new park, which is much more accessible, 16 feet of foundation below us, so we have an archives and exhibit area below us as well. It benefited us by having the extra space. So that whole transition, we never really left the paper mill, we just brought part of it with us. If we were to combine the physical, the three-dimensional with the two-dimensional, you're looking well over 10,000 pieces. You count all the different documents and historic books. It's very significant. A lot of our families grew up in the shadow of the mills. So the paper mill, Cordalls, CIL, all those companies are important. And our largest industrial collection is, without a doubt, Cordalls, and it seems to resonate with a lot of people. For the weekends, Saturday and Sunday for July, and then in August we'll add in Friday, if all goes well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 10 to 4, we'll have a resumption of guided public tours. And it's typically about 45 minutes. People can come with their own mask and or face covering. If they don't, we'll provide a mask for them, a disposable mask. We will also provide and require the use of gloves. There are many surfaces, and in a museum, it's always best not to be touching the artifacts. However, there are doorways and counters and such. It reduces the cleanup time between visitors if we have people do that. It just keeps everybody much safer. If you've been here even a year ago, we've acquired a lot of cabinetry, glass cabinetry, lighting to accent the pieces. We've made greater use of the height in the building, as well as having opened 2 additional rooms. So the number of artifacts that are on display and very definite theme areas, everything from blacksmiths to dairy in one corner of the kitchen here behind me, to military, to church, to service clubs. We have the better part of an entire floor that is service club related. A wonderful time to look at our history, and quite often there are connections to our own families, is what people tell us. It's rare that we don't see people leave with a smile and telling people about their experience here.